Hey, welcome. Super duper excited to have you guys here for our network marketing $100,000 million earners. Oh my gosh, guys, are you ready? I have got Natasha Roberson. She has been in the industry for 11 years. She is a multi-million-dollar earner in the industry, and I'm super duper excited to have her here with her one tip to the top. And let me tell you, it's not what you think it's going to be. It has to do with your family. And so, hey, if we're just meeting, my name is Julie Reynolds, and I help network marketers brand themselves and bring their business online. So make sure you subscribe to this channel so that you never miss out. Natasha, I am super duper excited to have you here. And I know we kind of talked a little bit before I pressed this record button. And I know that you've been in the industry for a hot, since 2009, 11 years. You didn't see the vision right away, right? It took you a little bit to see the vision. In 2014, you hit the top of your company, your new company that you had moved over to. In 3 months, it kind of lit your soul on fire, and you saw the vision, you saw the mission, you saw, where it could take you and the goals that you've accomplished. I know that you've traveled all over the world speaking to other network marketers. You've had the opportunity to speak on stage with Rachel Hollis. I've followed your journey. I've been amazed to see all of your massive success. You're a true inspiration for me, and I know you're a true inspiration for so many other network marketing women that want to have the success that you have. But more importantly, just such a genuine, heartfelt leader who shares and gives to everybody, regardless of who they are or what they're doing. And so I'm super duper excited and honored to have you here on this YouTube channel, sharing all of your golden nuggets to the top. So before we get started on your one tip, which I'm so excited about, you guys stay tuned because it's a tip that nobody's ever shared with me before, yet it is so good. Natasha, can you just say hi? Let us know a little bit more about you. And I know I gave a little blurb about your journey, but a little bit more insight as to your success and your story.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I'm honored to be here. And when you messaged me, I'm like, yes, I want to share. I love sharing because I want everyone to win. I just want people, no matter what you're doing in this world, brick and mortar, online, affiliate, network marketing, all of it's the same. It's sales. It's sales. And we all have something that we can help each other. So I live in Michigan, and I know for all you that love the warm weather, you're like, what? I'm like, summers are beautiful here. I'm just saying.
They are.
Summers are beautiful. I'm a mom. I have 2 young boys. When I started in this industry, I was not a mom, and I don't think I had the vision yet because I was a brick and mortar business owner at the time. I did personal training, nutrition, massage, and was living the dream, but chained to my dream, right? I was chained to it. I couldn't travel and I couldn't do anything. But we were loving it and stuff. And then I became a mom, and I realized that dream was limiting me from the dream I had now of being a mom and raising these boys. And I'm like, gosh, this isn't the way. But I had been introduced to network marketing, and I didn't understand it. I started to learn it. I dabbled in it. I made hobby money, enough for vacation. So it was more than hobby, but I really didn't put time into it. And then I came across a product and an opportunity that made sense to me and my family at the moment. And it was like, okay, let's do this. So I'm grateful for the first journey because I learned so much in understanding what the industry is about, how to get to the top, and that anybody, and I hate to generalize that so broad, but anybody can have success. I've heard stories from homeless to the top, from milk money to the top, from having a successful business to the top, to being a grandmother and to the top. I've seen so many different walks of lives make it to the top and reach their dream success and beyond. And I'm like, all right, it's go time, because I wanted to be a mom. I wanted to live our life to the fullest. And so now my boys are 6 and 7, almost 8. We love our summers. We love our pool. We love our lake house. We love sports. And you know what? I wanted all of that and my cake, right? I always say I wanted my cake and I wanted to eat it all.
And you are, aren't you?
I wanted it all. And so we had to come up with a solution, and network marketing is where I found that solution.
I love that it gives everybody the freedom, right? I like to say it's freedom, whatever that freedom means to you, whether it's time, whether it's financial, whether it's flexibility, like whatever it may be, it gives you freedom. Like, and that's my word in terms of describing network marketing is just, I don't want to assume everybody wants the financial freedom that that I strived for, that I wanted as a school counselor that wasn't making any money. But there are, I have doctors and, lawyers and stuff that I, help train or that are on my team and then I coach. They don't need the financial freedom, but they need the time freedom, and it can give you all of those things, which is just so amazing.
And that's the cool thing too, is when you meet somebody new that joins your team or, that's on your team, or you're just talking to somebody in the industry and you're like, well, what do you want out of this? Like, what is your goal? And you can have whatever you desire. And that's the beauty of this is you get to choose and then you get to strive to achieve it. And nobody is like, oh, you're not successful. But no, you are, because it's your success and your desire.
Exactly. I love it. I love it. And you pour so much into this industry, and that's what I appreciate, right? Like, you give back to help others succeed. And it doesn't matter, you do a ton of, generic network marketing training. So guys, in the comments, in the description of this video, I'm going to link you to Natasha so that you guys can find her everywhere, because she is everywhere, which is a good thing because her training is fantastic and you don't want to miss out. So make sure that you follow her in the descriptions. You'll be able to see all of her social media tags and everything like that. But Natasha, my one question for you, and we were talking about this and you've kind of brought it up a little bit. What is that one tip to the top that you think, whether you're brand new to network marketing, whether you've been doing it for a while, maybe you've had some success, but you want to take it to that next level. You've become more than a hobbyist. You're making great money, but you're ready to like up level your business and really take it to the millionaire status like you are. What is your tip?
My tip is you have to include your family. You have to include your family, and there's some layers to this. And so the first layer is have the talk, right? The talk with the spouse, because the spouse might not be on board. Or they're not educated. They only see your excitement and they're confused. And they're like, this confusion, this excitement is taking you completely away from us. What is happening? I'm not approving of this. I see that so often, not only in my own journey in the beginning, but also in so many of my team members. And it's have that talk and go, this is what it's going to look like. This is what I'm committing to. These are the actions I'm going to take daily. I'm not just scrolling and wasting time on social media. I'm actually doing this. And while I'm not with family, you can expect to see me doing this. And when I'm on a call, it's not just to chit chat, it's to achieve this. So I sat down and I talked with Jeremy and I just said, this is what it's going to look like. I know you don't understand it, but you have to trust me. And then I set a timeline. In 90 days, give me 90 days. If I could have 90 days of your 100% support, me not being there as a mom, as a wife, as much as I should be, I can make things different for us. And so I had a timeline. So we had that talk. And I'm just going to put this out there. My kids were 3 months old and 2 years old when I had this talk. So if you got older kids, it's a little bit easier. As my husband was like, you want me to do what?
You want me to change diapers 24/7 while you're on Facebook? Okay.
Not an easy conversation, but that conversation is what led me to the top of my company in 3 months. I said 90 days, and you know what? I went all in. I did all the things I said I was going to do, that I told him I was going to do, and more. And I made that sacrifice, that 90-day sacrifice, such a huge blessing and such a crazy, awesome journey for us. And, you got to commit. And the second layer is, as my kids started to get a little bit older, and your kids might be older, make them part of your vision and dream board. Because when they see you working and talking and all that, and, they're sitting there like craving your time and you're just annoyed, I made a shift and I said, and I'll actually lift this up so you guys can kind of see up there, that's the kids' board right there. So I have it here. I get to see it all the time. They want to go on a Disney cruise. I'm like, oh, right. All those things, but that's what they want. And so, right. And so when they come in or they see I'm busy or I'm traveling a lot, they know why mom's working so hard, not for mom and not for the other individuals. They see it because they're kids. What's in it for me, right? And so my kids now know when mom busts her booty, this is what we're gonna get. Like, we're gonna have this water trampoline. We're gonna go on the Disney cruise. We're gonna do these fun things. Yes. And when I made them part of it, it wasn't them craving my time anymore. They started to understand. They started to respect work and fun, right? And the third layer is make your family involved in your fun and your rewards. Like, celebrate. When mom hits a rank or mom hits a goal, or we just did a 90-day blitz, what are you doing with your family to celebrate the sacrifices that they went through so you could have that moment and that time? And we started doing that, and now it's just so much fun because they'll be like, okay, so when are you done with your blitz? Like, my kids are now, like I said, 6 and almost 8. When are you done with the blitz? And I have this huge calendar on my wall, and they can see the date that's circled, and they know that that's the day we go have fun. We go to the restaurant. We go to Cedar Point. We go do something cool, and they're part of it. And that is where you start to include the family. It's not just your business. Everybody's involved, whether they're actually involved. Like, they're not a brand promoter with me, but they are. And then the final one is that respect. It's that respect. And it goes a two-way street. Like I said, Julie, it's not just them respecting my time, them respecting me on a call or on a training. As you can see, they're respecting me. They haven't popped in, but they're in my house right now. I can hear them.
And you might be able to hear mine too.
Yeah, and it's about a two-way street. It was not only them respecting mom's time while she's working or your time while you're working. It's me respecting them when it's family time. The phone goes away. Oh, we got one. Oh, he's just getting his vitamins. It's all good. So it's not just that. It's me respecting them. When it's like, okay, they're striving for a little bit more attention from me, I need to put things aside. They need more of mom. And the same thing when it comes to, like, during the day, when it's family time on the calendar, it is family time. And the phone, computer, everything goes on sleep mode, and I focus. They are my full focus. So it's respect. So those are the things. It's include your family with those 4 layers. I'm sure you can come up with more layers, but those are my 4 layers.
I love it because I think it's so true, because when we have a tendency to keep it all, like this vision that we have and these goals inside of us, and we don't share it out. And one thing, you want to speak it into existence, because I'm big about abundance, right? And I'm big about manifesting. But second of all, you can't get to the top without the love and respect of your family. Because like you said, there are going to be sacrifices that are going to have to be made. And so the family has to understand that this is your goal, right? This is your dream, your wish. How can they help you get there? But more importantly, how can you guys get there together as a family, And so I know for us, we went to Disney World. My girls knew that when I hit the top of the company, we're going to Disney World. When I hit the next level in my company, we're going to Hawaii.
And they're like, Mom, how close are they? Kind of keep you accountable, right? Like, how close are we? How close are we to that?
Why are you working so hard? I was like, girl, you want to go to Hawaii? Like, mama's got to work, so I love that they become part of it. And I think, my background is I'm a school counselor and a licensed professional counselor by trade. And I think it's so important for your kids to see you working hard for your goals, because you're teaching them so much in the process, inadvertently, without you even realizing it, that you're giving them, okay, we work hard for our goals. We accomplish our goals, we need
They're not easy.
They're not easy. We don't give up, it might take a little bit longer than what you expected to do, but that's okay. The tenacity piece of it. And so I absolutely, like, when we were talking about this before, I was like, oh my God, I've got like goosebumps on me, especially when you talk about it with your kids, because it is so true. And I know there's so many, especially husbands or spouses, that they don't see your vision. And I see so many women give up because they're like, you know what? My husband doesn't like that I'm taking too much time on my phone and I'm away from my family. And I'm like, you need to have the talk that Natasha's talking. talking about because that's so important. And I love that, like the 90 days, just give me 90 days and let me see what we can do, you know?
What I was saying, I was just like, I think I can achieve some greatness in 90 days. Let's see. You know, I really didn't know. And I always heard there's 90-day blitz. And I learned from Darren Hardy, when I did his mentorship. It was like 90-day blitz, 90-day blitz, 90-day blitz. And then you celebrate and you refresh and then you go back for 90. And I'm like, I just feel like your body and your mind can take 90 days. And
Totally.
so when I expressed it to my husband, he was like, 90 days, you know, because that was like a lot of time.
Especially with young kids at home.
Right. And I'm like, just 90 days. He's like, you better get a calendar.
I love it. I love it. But you know what? Amazing things can happen in your business in 90 days. And like, if you think about that sacrifice that you made, and I know you've done more than one 90-day blitz or whatever it may be, of course, but that one 90-day blitz, what it did for your business, right? What it did for your family over the course of like generations at this point, you know? And so it really is, it's about being strategic. We were talking before about investing in yourself. And this is a way of investing in yourself because you're having your husband or your significant other hold you accountable, right? And so you're saying, okay, give me 90 days. I'm not going to mess it up for 90 days. And then when you have that success, it's like, oh my God, this is really working, you know? And so it's like, it's that investment that you're taking. It's putting your name out there. It's putting your word. It's putting your desires out there to like hyper focus, you know?
And I would like to add, because some people, you know, they read into that a little bit and they say, oh, she told her husband 90 days I would get to the top of the company. No, I had no clue what I was going to be able to achieve. So don't go to your spouse and say, give me 90 days. I'm fully focused. I'm going to hit the top of the company. Because
I'll be a millionaire in 90 days. Just give me 90 days.
I don't know if that can happen. Like, I don't know your comp plan. I don't know what it takes. I don't know where you're starting. I don't know the network you have. But what I want you to do is say, give me 90 days and I'm going to make some changes for the better for our family financially and time freedom. You don't have to have a specific number attached to that. It has to just be better. It's like I went to the next level. And don't over exaggerate in a sense of you get to that 90 days and your husband's like, oh, you didn't hit the top of the company. You only made it halfway. So you ain't getting that 90 days again. You know, like I don't want that for you guys. I want it to be such a rewarding and fun sacrifice that grows you personally, your business, and your family.
Totally. Absolutely. And so when you're doing this 90-day blitz, which you should be doing, right, every so often in your business, you need to make sure that you're strategic, right? So what I've got for you guys, I got my daily goal worksheet. Make sure you print that off because it literally gives you a daily step-by-step action plan for growing your business on social media so that you don't get lost in the scroll, so that you can absolutely, you know, show up with intention every single day. Because realistically, if you're putting in 2 or 3 hours a day in this business, and I know some of you are working at full-time, some of you are not quite working at full-time, but if you can give an hour to 2, 3 is amazing. I mean, this is not a full-time job. It does not need to be a full-time job if you're very intentional about what you're doing and you're not getting lost in the scroll. So the daily goal worksheet has helped so many. It's like literally like, okay, I need to do this. I need to do this. Like, okay, write these names down. I prospected these people. You know, like it's very like cookie cutter. People have asked me to put it into like a 365-day book, and I should do that.
You need to be an author. Come on.
I know. I'm just, you know, all these goals and stuff. One day at a time. One day at a time. I finally got my course launched, you know. So we'll just.
That is awesome. I think we just pushed you a little bit right there. I think we just like we got you.
90 days. I'm going to be an author. No, just kidding. I'm totally kidding.
I love it.
Oh my gosh. Well, Natasha, these are amazing tips. My question of the day for all of you guys watching this is, what do you hope to happen in your 90-day blitz? put it in the comments below. I would love to hear your goals, because you know what? When you put it out there, amazing things are going to happen, right? You got to do the do, of course, but putting it out there is your first step. So the question of the day is, what are you going to do for your 90-day blitz? Put it in the comments below. Make sure you subscribe to this channel so that you guys never miss out. Natasha, this has been amazing. It is definitely very different than the other, oh, that's what I forgot to mention. The other interviews that I've done, I'm going to link the videos. I've got a whole series of 6-7-figure women earners in network marketing and how they've had success and their tip to the top. So make sure you watch the series, because I love that everybody's tip is just, it's different, and I love it. And so when you put all of those together, all of these like amazing powerhouse women, like it just blows your mind. So I appreciate it. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
Guys, make sure you're following Natasha on all of her social media tags. You will not be disappointed. She is absolutely an inspiration for all of us. So thank you so much for being here.
You're so sweet. Thank you so much. And thanks for watching, and put it into action, people.
I love it. I love it. Thank you so much, Natasha.
You're welcome.